What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is James Franchise, also known as the Metal Worship Leader. For the past few years, I've been taking praise and worship songs and converting them into modern metal masterpieces. And I'm just so happy that you're here. If you are brand new here, if you have never even heard of James Franchise, I'd love for you to take this opportunity to subscribe to this YouTube channel and hit the bell notification so that you know every time I upload a video. If you're into metal covers, if you're into worship metal covers, then I'd love for you to join the family. So I'm trying a new thing. I'm trying to upload a little bit more regularly, just to beef up the content on this channel. And you know, you're gonna hear different things like updates with this surrender. You'll probably hear like different stories, or in last week's case is just things that are going on in my personal life. But just so that you guys can stay in the loop a little bit more, and my watch time can go up on this channel. So today I have a story for you guys. So it's a pretty funny story, and I love to share this story from time to time with my musical friends. So a few years ago, in my old band, the Rumored Dead, we were given an opportunity to play at a festival called Praise Corps Fest, and this festival was far away from home. And most of the guys in the band have never even left the state for more than like a 2 or 3 hour drive out of New York City, or even New York State. And so this was a very interesting opportunity. The festival took place in Indiana. So we drove over 11 hours, almost 12 hours on the road, and we finally get to the place. We're unpacking our things, and it seems like there was some kind of welcoming committee. I'm not sure if the particular gentleman was part of the welcoming committee, but the guy sees us, and mind you, for those of you that don't know or don't remember, Rumored Dead consisted of the majority of brown or dark skinned members. We had my boy Frank on bass. We had my boy Wilkins on drums. We had my boy Sam on guitar, and me on the other guitar. The only light skinned member was the vocalist at the time, Abimael. And he wasn't even like actually light skinned because he was Puerto Rican. So you already know Puerto Ricans are like the black people of Hispanics. So it didn't even count. That didn't count. We stuck out like a sore thumb in that place. And if you know what I mean. So we're unloading our things, and we're just trying to get situated and figure out what's going on. So a gentleman walks up to us, and he's greeting us, and he's talking to us, and he's asking us questions, and he's very interested. And then he says this comment that's kind of sus, and I always refer to this as him being accidentally racist. I mean, he probably said it with the most sincerity in his heart, and it was probably a genuine question, but it was probably coming from a place of ignorance, and not ignorance in a negative undertone, but he just genuinely didn't know. He just didn't know that it was kind of inappropriate to say. So he said this. And mind you, it didn't offend me, but it was kind of funny. It was kind of funny. But in today's day and age, he probably would have gotten canceled. So he comes to us and he goes, well, after him like asking all the questions or whatever, he goes, oh, so I see you guys got your guitars and all this stuff. What are you guys, a funk and R&B band? And we looked at each other and just started laughing. We just started laughing like, no, this guy didn't. Funk and R&B, I get it because we're dark skinned and we're black. I get it. But no, we're a metal band, and it just so happened that we were maybe like the second heaviest band on the entire bill that day. And it just, it just shows that, I wish we lived in a world where we don't really see skin color, And, even in my, journey of creating content recently, like this, just people always just mentioning like, oh, wow, it's just so good to see a black vocalist doing X, Y, Z, and it's just like, I don't care. I don't care. Like I'm not doing this to gain clout as a black vocalist, and I wish, we can just create and not be kind of like identified as like, or like me, be identified as a black frontman. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, the world we live in, that's just unfortunately, that's very that concept is far fetched, since we live in a world where it's important to identify white, it's important to identify black to those people, but to me, everyone's just my brother and my sister. God created us all, and especially if my Christian brothers and sisters, I don't see the color of the skin, and that's just my opinion. I respect people that see it differently, but was this guy accidentally racist, or was I over analyzing it? Let me know in the comments section below. Thank you so much for watching this video. There's more content to come. I'm working on a cover, and it's a song that was requested to me. If you want to make a request, the best way to make a request is by becoming a patron today. So just as low as $5 a month, you can become part of the family of my patrons. I take my patron requests very, very serious, and the next cover that I'm dropping, the next few covers are actually going to be requests made by my patrons. And if you want to if you want to be part of that, then I'll leave links below. There's also other ways to support down in the links below. I have open GoFundMe that you can also make a one-time donation to. If right now isn't a good time to donate, then more love to you. I just appreciate you guys actually taking the time to listen to my voice. So I've been James Franchise. You guys have been awesome, and God bless you. Peace and love. Take care.